entrepreneurs are changing our lives and setting the course for the future, not just here in Washington, but throughout our country and throughout the world. And of course, few people shape the events of our world more than the President of the United States. And over the past 3.5 years, America has benefited due to the steady leadership of George W. Bush.
Leadership is often talked about, but in my view, it's frequently taken for granted, underestimated, and sometimes just not even understood. Because it can be hard to define. It's hard to see exactly what you're looking for in leadership. And I think President Bush has demonstrated time and again on many occasions the focused and clear leadership on the key challenges that are facing our country today. And that's one of the key reasons that I support him in his re-election. The President, as you may have heard recently, asked for and said we should have electronic health care records for all Americans in the next 10 years. He's established a new sub-cabinet level within the Department of Health and Human Services to help drive government policies and private industry cooperation to make these electronic health care records a success. And it's way more than an electronic health care record. It's about putting the whole information infrastructure in place to be able to share information between hospital and doctor and nurse and lab and everything else that goes in today to get today's healthcare system to really work.
I'm here to tell you that we have a president that cares a lot about science and technology. That's why a lot of you are here, and I want to tell you some personal testimony to that fact. He understands that technology, by and large, really does drive economies. He wants to talk to the real people in terms of the things that he's worried about, and then he lays out topics and has the group go and do work. And they're provided some staff from the White House Office of Science and Technology Policy. The first such project I was involved with that he was personally very interested in was broadband. And why is it that the country is slower than some other countries in terms of rolling out broadband? So this guy was really with it in terms of understanding technology and the kind of impact it can have and our competitiveness versus other countries relative to this issue. Hey, this guy has seen personally this president to be very involved in terms of caring about this and wanting to really help out. Naturally, if you put your practical short-term hat on, you got to be impressed by his consistency to support the R&D tax credit, which is once again up for renewal. His point of view is we should make it permanent. It would be great if the House and Senate did it. We're blessed with a president that really cares in regard to the kind of issues that are important to us. And we need to keep this man in the White House, and that's why we're here to testify.
We are a country of innovators, mavericks, people who come up with ideas and put those ideas in practice. You know, prosperity is spreading around the world, but there can't be world peace without prosperity. And what you see in George Bush is a man that understands that. He was tested early by the Chinese as to whether he was going to back down and be buffaloed by them. And that's where you see where strong leadership matters. What would have happened to us if he had not stood toe-to-toe with the Chinese in the very beginning? What would trade policies be? Intellectual property protection for the things that the great American ideas created. And I look at that and I say, that's what leadership is about, is the respect of these other countries, that he stands for what he says. I remain a strong supporter of the President and hope you will be too. Thanks.